We just got a new puppy, and my son named him Billy Midnight, and he's still kind of cute. So today we're going to draw a puppy. Come on, Billy. Come on. Come on. We got him. This video was created on the traditional territories of the Blackfoot Confederacy, Siksika, Kainai, Piikani, the Tsuut'ina, and the Yarhi Nakota nations, the Métis Nation Region 3, and all people who make their homes in the Treaty 7 region of southern Alberta. Okay, so for today's lesson, you're going to need very little in the way of supplies. I bought some paper here, I think, from the local art supply store. The important thing here is that the paper has a tone to it. So in this case, tan and gray tone. And so I've got some like this, and I've got some like this, which is going to work really well for this picture of Billy, because he's kind of gray, and that's going to show up quite nicely. You'll need either a piece of charcoal would work really well, a charcoal pencil like this, like I usually use. If you don't have a toned paper, or you don't have, and that isn't available to you, or you don't have charcoal, you can always use an HB pencil. Works fine with white paper, any kind of paper. It'll be great. And I've got, because I'm working on tanned paper, I've got some kind of white chalk. You know, the old blackboard chalk that they have at the schools works great for this as well. And also we'll be needing a piece of tissue or Kleenex. I'll show you what that's for in a while. Any kind of eraser works good, even like this. But I like to use a kneaded eraser because I always like to make a little model out of my eraser before I begin. In this case, I've got a little face of Billy the puppy here. So that's about it. Let's begin. Okay, so I was playing with Billy Midnight the puppy this afternoon. Managed to get a fairly good picture, as you can see here, of him. And what I did was I changed it to black and white with an Instagram filter on my phone, so that it would be easier for all of us to draw it, because we are using black and white also, so we'll be able to see all the tones, and that will work out great. So and I also put it against a white background so that we can see the shapes a little bit better. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing that I think we need to do is to very, very lightly draw in almost like a circle here. And it's almost at a angle, because Billy's got his head tilted, and then it's very flat through here. You can see that his jaw is just incredibly strong jaw on a bulldog. He's a French bulldog and a Boston Terrier mix, so he's got the qualities of both of those kinds of dogs. And then you've got another kind of circle-y square here, I guess it would be shaped, and a line, triangle here, and just trying to get proper shapes. Now the eyes are spaced way apart on this type of dog, Frenchton. And we've got a circle here, and we've got circle way over here. Now I can also see coming off this side is going to be another quite a big triangle, which is the ear. Now remember, if you can remember from some of my drawing videos in the past, or maybe you haven't seen any, this white space around the ears, look at that white space. It's just as important of the parts we're drawing of Billy, because you can see that it's kind of like that. And now up until Billy's 12 weeks old at the moment, but 8 days ago even, he couldn't hold his ears up like this. His ears were floppy. So now that he's able to hold his ears up and he's got some strength there, it's almost like a bat's ears. Quite pronounced. Now, my wife and I haven't had much sleep for the last 10 days. We've been in and out of the veterinarian because Billy ate a rock, and he also ate rabbit poop, which was there for a while on the ground, and so I think that's why he got sick. And we were in and out of the vets a few times. Luckily, he didn't have to have any operations. And I have been watching videos, other YouTube videos. I'm a YouTuber, but I like to see other people's YouTube videos as well. And I found them to be quite helpful. They said the number one problems, or the most problems you're going to have with a new puppy, because there's so much to learn and know, is that you can never leave them alone, even for a few minutes, for the first while anyway. And so you need to supervise them constantly. I thought I would be used to that because as a teacher for the last 20 years, sometimes I've had to supervise many, many children at the playground or whatever, but a young puppy like this is going to get into absolutely everything. And so they said supervision is really, really important. That means, the times I've been on the phone. Right now, Billy's sleeping in the next room, so he's in his crate for the night, and I know that he's okay. But so supervision. The other thing they said too is that you can give a puppy way too much freedom, and they're a den. They're related to the wolf, and they need their den, and they need it to be small to feel safe and secure. So don't feel bad about putting them in a crate that's small. It makes them feel more secure. And I'm learning things every day. And it's fun to watch others doing their YouTubes, because that gives me ideas about how to do these videos better for you. So here we go. We're doing this, and we're getting what I call the structure of Billy. We got a collar for him that is a bow tie. I don't know if you can tell that it's a bow tie, but you know what? When I draw this in here, I'll make it more bow tie-ish. I don't even think that's a word, but whatever. Everywhere where you see where it's gray or dark, just move your pencil back and forth like this. If you want to shade it a different way, this is a way that my grade 2s like to do it, is just with the tissue. You can make it really soft. You're shading like this. If you want to do it that way, it's going to give it a much softer effect. Okay, I'm going to go in with some whites just to show you what that's going to look like. Wherever it's really white, you can put some more white in there. I'll try out this one too, see what this looks like. It's really white across the nose here. And oh, it's very white in here. Okay, don't be afraid to use if you've got charcoal, to use charcoal and to just go really dark where it's really dark. Once you figure you've got where the structure is supposed to be. Okay, so I'm just going to put sort of gray everywhere where I see it's gray. And just enjoy drawing. You know, it's I always say this, but think about how you're feeling right now. I don't know about you, but I feel a lot more relaxed and happy for having sat down to my cup of tea and been drawing with you. I always feel better every time. I'm not really concerned whether I sell this piece or how good it is. I'm just hoping that some of you out there are finding some peace and happiness just drawing. It's not an expensive thing to do. You should be able to get the supplies you need to do this for, I don't know, under $5 to do this drawing. That's about how much it is. So it's never really about how expensive it is. You can do really good art anywhere, anytime, and it's just a lot of fun. And having a new puppy, it's a lot of work. I've obviously I have two boys. I remember when they were babies, but I didn't remember it being so hard. It is very difficult. You have to watch them every minute for a while, but it will be worth it to put in the time and the energy into the things that are important. And Billy's learning a lot every day. Today I kind of took him on his first little walk around the block, and he did really well. Of course, he wants to eat everything that's in sight, but you have to discourage the behaviors you don't want and encourage the behaviors you do want. Okay, let's go in with some final touch-ups here. There you go.